A quiet, sunny, warm next few days is ahead for us here in northwest Missouri and northeast Kansas, as the 80s will be making a comeback in the forecast for the weekend, and it's looking like this dry, above average temperature pattern will continue through next week. Good Thursday evening to you, certified digital meteorologist Vanessa Alonso here in the KQ2 Weather Center. Here are your top weather headlines as we wrap up the work week and head into the weekend. For your Friday into the weekend, we're going to see temperatures in the 80s. We're going to be staying sunny. We're going to be staying dry, and long-term models are showing that this is going to last through at least midweek next week. So no chances of rain in the forecast anytime soon, folks. So I'm hoping you got to enjoy the rain that we had on late Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday while we had it. We did get some good amounts, and the plants and the crops did need it. So I'm glad we got the rain chances when we did. It's been a quiet, sunny day for us overall after waking up to patchy fog this morning. Our satellite and radar really not picking up much across the Central Plains and across the Midwest as high pressure has taken over, and it's going to block any systems from moving in here over the next week. So we are in for a quiet weather pattern, everyone. For tonight, 53 for your overnight low, mostly clear skies. It's going to be a cool night as high pressure just sits right on top of us. But as we head into our Friday, that high pressure system is going to start moving off to the south and to the east. We're going to be on the back edge of that high pressure, so the clockwise flow from it is going to allow our winds to switch up to the southwest, and that is what's going to allow for those warmer temperatures and highs in the mid 80s to stick around through at least midweek next week. Now, this weekend, models are showing that a little weak cold front could push through here, but it's going to do very little with our weather. So for tomorrow, for your Friday, I'm going for a high of 83, above average, mostly sunny skies. We're supposed to be at 77 degrees for this time of the year for high temperatures. So for the end of September, this is going to be definitely a warm one after it was nice, cool, seasonable, but the weather was not so great last weekend. So we are in for sunny weather heading into the weekend. Here is your Friday night lights football forecast for those high school football games across the region. Good weather, mild, clear skies. Kickoff tomorrow night for those football games in the 70s. By halftime, temperatures will be in the 60s. Saturday, high temperatures will top out around 84, 85 for the high on Sunday with mostly sunny skies. And it's going to be great football weather for the Chiefs versus Ravens game Sunday at Arrowhead. 3:25 is kickoff time, 84 degrees. 80s into the upper 70s by the time the game wraps up. Let's hope for a victory at home for those Chiefs. Now, even though we're quiet here in the Central Plains, out in the tropics, it's starting to get active. We currently have Huberto, which is going to eventually become a hurricane sometime later on today, into our Friday and into the weekend, and this is looking like it's going to cause some heavy surf and rip currents for our friends along the eastern seaboard of the United States. But the storm that I'm watching very closely is this one right here, Invest 94L. This has the potential to become Imelda over the next 24 to 48 hours. Could bring some issues to the Carolinas early next week, according to the latest forecast model. Something we'll be watching, keeping you updated on. But look how close the soon-to-be Imelda storm is to Huberto. You're probably hearing a lot about the Fujiwara effect, in which these two storms could pivot and maybe dance around each other, or influence each other, or maybe absorb each other. We're going to have to wait and see how this shapes up as we head into the weekend and early next week. And Gabrielle has now become a post-tropical cyclone, still packing winds at 70 miles per hour. It's going to bring some issues to our friends in Europe heading into the weekend. So really, we're going to be watching Huberto and what's soon to be Imelda out in the Atlantic heading into the weekend and into early next week. So we'll be keeping you updated on the tropics. But for us here, the next 7 days, sunny and warm. Have a great one.